Hello, Dwallaville. How is everyone? It is the evening of Wednesday, February the 3rd, and I'm here in my mom's den wearing my little fascinator that I just got at the surprise Bon Voyage party the other day. I wanted to go ahead and record the next episode of Dwallaville Adventures. Why Oaxaca in particular, since tomorrow is travel day, and I do expect to basically record a few things in snippets and then cobble it together for posting a little later this week. And, I wanted to get this one in before that, though. So, let's go into it. But before I do, please make sure that you press the like button and subscribe and tell everyone you know to come to Dualaville and see what the adventure entails. Okay, so the first thing is that, as I mentioned on the previous video, uh, you may ask, why am I going to Oaxaca City instead of Mexico City, since I loved Mexico City so much? Well, the fact of the matter is that as of right now, due to the corona times, the Mexico City is actually closed. It's all the way closed to us. Um, well, not all the way. I mean, it's basically shut down due to coronavirus. None of the museums or parks are open. From my understanding, the restaurants are open, but they're basically you have to get your food to go. So it would kind of defeat the purpose of going to Mexico City and being in a place that is such a large city when I can reap the benefits, which is the museums and the getting to see the art and that type of thing. Doing the touristy type stuff. It's at the place where even one of my contacts that's on the ground is currently living there. She mentioned that she is now leasing an apartment and she can't even get furniture. She's sleeping on an air mattress. That's just how shut down it is at this time. But the second reason for me choosing Oaxaca City in particular, as opposed to, because again, Mexico's a big place, someplace else, is that it's a big foodie destination. It's considered to be the belly of Mexico, and I plan to take full advantage of that fact. And as a matter of fact, I have every intention of eating my way across Oaxaca City, across Oaxaca the state, and Mexico itself eventually. So there is, yeah, so and there are other videos out there, such as the Country Collectors. Hi, how are y'all doing? And they demonstrate how, as I mentioned in a previous video, of course, how inexpensive it is to eat there. They do a video where they ate in restaurants for 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, for the equivalent of $10 each. And so, I mean, that included tips and everything. Obviously, as a street meat person, I don't even have to worry about spending quite that much. But it's good to know that budgetary constraints and foodie inclinations will fall, all right in line. A third reason for me wanting to go to Oaxaca to begin my exploration is that Oaxaca does have a large indigenous population. It's also a place that I think they have the second largest population of Black Mexicans. Um, Also, there are a lot of Mexpats and Blacksetters there. But when it comes to culture, it just seems like a good place to start. They have a lot of the pre-Spanish type things going on there. Even though a lot of the indigenous villages are closed to us now because they just don't want tourists coming in and bringing coronavirus, which is completely understandable. There are still some things that you can see and do and explore. So I do plan to do a lot of that. Okay, so having said all that, like I said, this is going to be a short video. Okay, well, I'd like to close by mentioning that, Mexico is a big place. And Oaxaca is one of the biggest states, and it's not, I don't believe it's the biggest, but it's in the top 4 or 5. Oaxaca does actually go from the mountains to the ocean, and so it has those roaming temperatures that go with that. That means that when it gets a little hotter, I may be able to just go ahead and abscond to the mountains where it's a little cooler, and then of course I have access to the beach. Oaxaca City is, for my understanding, a little more than an hour away from the beach, so it's not like I'll be at the beach when I start off. I'll be in the city, which is, in the middle of the state. Um, Hopefully, I will eventually figure out how to attach a map to the actual video. But in the meantime, y'all have fun. Tell everyone you know to come to Dualaville Adventures and to subscribe and click the like button. Also, don't hesitate to make any comments below. Talk to you later. Bye.